Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have this makeup look for you, and I did a spring summer glowy look. If you'd like to see how I created this look, then please keep watching. Okay guys, so I've already done one eye to save time, and I start with using eyeshadow primer, and I'm going to be using my MAC 24 Hour Extend Eye Base. This is my favorite eyeshadow primer. And I just use my ring finger to go over my lid. Stay in place all day. I literally have no creasing. Then for eyeshadow, I'm going in with ColourPop's Super Shock Shadow, and this is in the color Three's a Cloud. And I like to use my fingers with these shadows. I'd never use a brush. And this is like a gold, yellow, canary color. It's so pretty. And I go all over my lid with this. My entire lid, right up to the brow bone. Then on top of that, I'm going to go in with a powder eyeshadow, and I'm going to be using Makeup Geek's Untamed. And that's the color right here. And it's very similar to this color. And I'm going to put some setting spray on my brush. And with these Makeup Geek, these shadows, you hardly get any fallout. And Makeup Geek is also a very affordable brand, and I love her eyeshadows. And this, I'm just going to concentrate on my lid. I'm not going to go. And just to clean up around the edges, I'm going to go in with some eyeshadow, and I'm going to use my Morphe 3502 palette. And I'm going to go in with this color right here. I'm going to just take a blending brush, if I can find it. And I'm just going to go around the edges to clean it up. Like, I want the edges a little neater than it is right now. But I'm not really going on the actual eyeshadow. I'm just going around. Then I'm going to go in with some pigment, and I'm going to use my Dose of Colors. This is their dual eyeshadow, and this is in the color Sunset. This is so gorgeous. And I'm just going to dip my fingers in there. And it's a beautiful gold color, and I'm just going to put this on the center of my lid. Now I'm going to go in with some liquid liner. And for my liquid liner today, I'm using my e.l.f. liquid liner. This is a very affordable liner. I like it because it's jet black, it's matte, but it tends to fray the applicator. So for lashes, I'm going to go in with Koko lashes in Goddess, and this is what they look like. And I'm going to use my Duo Glue. And I'm just going to coat my lashes. I need a new one. And this is my favorite lash adhesive. I tried the one from, I think it was House of Lashes, and I did not like that one at all. So I'm going to stick with my Duro Glow, and I can always get it at my local drugstore or beauty supply. So that's a good thing. And while that's drying, I'm going to go in and I'm going to coat my lashes, and I'm going to be using this Stila, and this is the huge lash mascara, and I got this with 100 point perk, one of my Sephora rewards. I think it's the full size. It looks like the full size, and I love this because it's so goopy and thick and black and wet, and that's how I like my mascara. I like it to be goopy and clumpy. That's the word. I absolutely like my mascara clumpy. I know that's weird. A lot of people don't like the clumpy mascara, but I like the clumpy mascara. Then I'm going to go in with my lash. Make sure that the glue is tacky. And then I'm just going to drop. And what I love about these lashes, the lash band is so thin. I don't feel it on my eyes. I hate a lash that has like a thick lash band. So I'm going to take a break from my eyes for now, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start going in with my foundation, and I've already primed and color corrected. So today I'm going in with my NARS Sheer Glow foundation. I'm in the color Macao. I haven't used this foundation in a little bit, but I can always depend on it if I want a flawless face. Oh, before I do that, I like to go in with a little, since I'm going for that dewy, glowy look, I like to go in with a liquid highlighter, and today I'm going to be using the Danessa Myricks Illuminating Veil. This is in the color Goddess. If you don't know who Danessa Myricks is, she's a makeup artist who launched her own makeup brand. And I love supporting Black-owned businesses, and her stuff is really good. And like I said, this is in the color Goddess. And I like to take a little bit, and it's like liquid gold. It's so good. Look at that color. And I put it on my cheekbone. And I put a lot because I'm going to be covering that with foundation anyway. And then I go in with my damp beauty blender and I blend that out. And now I'm going to go in with NARS Sheer Glow. And like I said, I'm in the shade Macao. And it doesn't come with a pump originally. I had to buy my pump. And you can use, MAC sells them. It's the same for the MAC pump. And I'm just going to go in with 2 pumps for now. And this says Sheer Glow, but it's neither sheer and it's not glowy. It's like a demi matte, but I love the way it looks on the skin. And I hope my ring light isn't washing the color out too much. Going with half a pump, and it doesn't leave any streaks like with a brush. Sometimes a brush can leave streaks on your face. And I just washed my beauty blender, and I feel like there's still soap in it. It's like almost like I hear soap in it. Does anybody ever experience that before? I mean, this is not the first time it's happened. Like you think you get all the soap out, but you really didn't. And I like to make sure everything is blended out nicely. So now that that's on, I'm going to go in with concealer. So I'm going to conceal and highlight at the same time. And I'm going to use my MAC Studio Waterweight Concealer. I absolutely love this concealer. I have it in the shade NC45. For reference, I'm NC50 in MAC. And it comes in a dropper, which I think is very convenient. And a little goes a long way. I found that out the hard way. It's very liquidy. Actually, when I first got this concealer, It felt almost oily on the skin. Now I'm going to go in with my Sephora number 57 concealer brush, and I'm going to start blending that out. And I'm going to go in with the damp beauty blender, and I'm just going to start blending that out. I go in with my Stila, and this is the Shape and Shade palette. It has two colors, as you can see. It's well loved, and I like to use a stippling brush, and I use my e.l.f. stippling brush. Now this, I don't think they make this anymore, because I went online at Sephora, I didn't see it. I went online at Stila, I didn't see it, and I panicked. So I got another one from eBay, because this is all I use to contour. And what I love about it, there's only two colors. Like, you can't go wrong. You know, the dark one is to contour and the light one is to highlight. So I'm going to go in with that, and I'm going to clean it up if I can find my concealer brush. My concealer brush doesn't want me to be great. I can't find it. Oh, no, that's not it. Anyway, in the meantime, I'm going to go in with my beauty blender, and I'm just going to clean up under there, because I'm pretty sure some concealer was left on the beauty blender. I'm going to remember that concealer brush. Making me look crazy on camera. And I also clean up like around here where maybe some of the product got a little too high. Like, whoever invented this beauty blender is the real MVP, because this stuff does it all. Okay, so I'm going to go in and I'm going to set my concealer. And for that, I'm going to use my Natasha Denona Invisible HD Powder. And this is what it looks like. And I have it in the shade 02 Medium Dark. And I haven't heard a lot of people talk about this powder. Like, when I got it from Sephora, I hadn't heard anything about this powder. Everybody talks about the Laura Mercier translucent powder. But this powder, I don't know what sorcery she used to make this powder, but it's bomb. Like, it feels hydrating. It does not crease. And you know, some powders, as soon as you put it under your eye, you feel it tighten. Like, it's so dry. This isn't. And it just makes my under eye look so supple. And again, look young. And I'm trying to look like 16. So, like, I don't like anything that I put on my face. Like, I don't like a product, like, I put it on and it ages me. Especially powder. Because powder, if it's too dry, it can age you. Like, it can make you look old. I don't think anybody's trying to look, well, old. So I'm not going to bake per se, but I'm just going to let it sit there for a little bit, because I want to go in with this, the same color I used in my crease. And I'm going to take my pencil brush. And this brush, I don't remember where I got it, but it's so good. Look, I taped it because it was falling apart. So I'm going to go in with that same color, and I'm just going to go under my eye. And now I'm going to go in with eyeliner, and I'm going to be using my Urban Decay 24/7. This is the what? The 24/7 eyeliner. I love it. It's my favorite eyeliner because it's so black and so creamy. And I'm going to have to look down for this. So please forgive me, because I cannot put on eyeliner on camera. I'm trying. Where's that powder brush? Oh, before I do that, I'm going to go in and I'm going to clean up the powder from my eyes. I know, all these steps is like a production. At least when I put my makeup on, it's like a production. So, why does my forehead look as though it's creasing already? What's going on? I used the NARS not the NARS, the Smashbox Illuminating Primer, and that doesn't want me to be great either. What can I tell you? So I'm gonna go in with my eye pencil. Like I said, I have to look over here. So that's down, and I'm gonna put some mascara on my bottom lashes because I think mascara on the bottom lashes just makes your eyes look sexy. Face with powder. I always set my face. I set my face year round. I love powder. And I'm gonna go in with my favorite powder, and that's the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish, and I have it in the shade dark. And this is it. And as you can see, this is also well loved. And I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. powder brush. These brushes are very affordable, by the way. And I'm just gonna start tapping that on my face, and I don't drag the brush. I like to pat it because I don't want to move any of the products on my face. And this ring light is really washing the color out. I'm not this pale, but I'm working with what I got. So just picture what an NC50 skin tone look like, and that's me without the bright light. And this powder also, it's not drying at all. Okay, so now that the powder is on, I'm going to go in, I'm going to put some powder contour on. Like, you don't have to do that because you can already see the line, but I'm extra, so I'm going to put it on anyway. And I'm going to use the Natasha Sculpt and Glow palette, and I'm going to use this shade right here. I know this is a very expensive palette, but you live once, and I love her products, so... And I'm going to go in with my MAC 109 brush. I love this brush for contour because look, it sits. It's like the perfect fit to go right there in the jawline. My cover fell. And for blush, I want something, I don't want any color on my cheek. I just want like a flush of color. And I'm going to use my NARS blush in Luster. That's it right there. And I'm going to go in with my big Real Techniques powder brush. And I'm just going to swirl that in there. I'm just going to... I think I'm also going to add a little bit of Jubilation in there. And this is also a NARS brush. And this has a NARS blush. This has like a nice sheen to it. See, I just want to look like I've been kissed by the sun. If you hear a little noise in the background, that's my son. And I'm very generous with this blush because it doesn't have too much color. And now I'm going to go in with powder highlighter. But before I do that, I like to set my face because I like my face nice and moist for the highlighter. So I'm going to use my bedescu Cucumber and Green Tea Setting Spray. Whew. And you see the setting spray takes away that pouty kind of chalky look. So while my face is still damp, I got some in my mouth from talking. So while that's still, my face is still damp, for highlighter today I'm going to be using my highlighter from Black Up Cosmetics. And this is in collaboration with Jenny Jenkins Hair on YouTube. She's a London-based YouTuber, and she created this amazing highlighter palette with Black Up. And I haven't really heard a lot of people talking about it, but it's so beautiful. The colors are so pigmented. So I'm going to use the color right here. My light is washing it out, but it's the color that has the most yellow. And I'm going to go in with my Anastasia of Beverly Hills highlighter brush. And I like a lot of highlighters. So if you don't like a lot of highlighter, you might want to look away because I go in. And I'm just gonna see. It's so pigmented, and I barely got my brush in there. Don't quote me on that. I could be wrong. And I'm also going to put some on my brow bone. I love putting highlighter on my brow bone. I think it just ties the whole, it just brings the whole eye look together, and it just looks amazing on the brow bone. Isn't it pretty? It's such a pretty highlighter. Like when I'm able to get like a better camera and stuff, I will be able to like zoom in and give you guys a little bit more detail, but I'm working with what I got, so bear with me. So now for lips, I'm gonna go and, well, I'm gonna clean up my, I'm gonna clean the foundation off of my lips. My lips, and I don't like when foundation goes on it. To me, it looks kind of crazy, so I'm gonna literally sit here and clean it off on camera. And I'm gonna go in with my ColourPop lip pencil in Page. This is my favorite lip pencil. It's like a nice dark brown chocolate, and what I love about it, it's so creamy. It doesn't tug on my lips. Like I used to love MAC's Chestnut, but that tug, it's been tugging, so I love this. And it's like $6. And the only thing about it though, it kind of like moves, like the pencil will fall in. But for $6, and who cares? And my lips are uneven, like on this side, so I tend to put a little bit more color on this side to even it out. Well, in my mind, it evens it out. See? It dropped in again. $6 though. I've gone through like 3 of these lip pencils, which I never do. Now that my liner is on, I'm going to go in with my Makeup Forever, the liquid lipstick, and this is in the shade 107. It's a nice, kind of like a pinky muted nude color, and I focus it on the center of my lips. Since it's so nude, I don't want it coming on the sides. Like I don't want to look like, you know, I've been eating flour. And there's something about nude lips that makes your lip look a little fuller and plumper. Or maybe it's just me. Then I'm going to top that off with some gloss. I'm going to use my MAC times Taraji P Henson gloss. And this was a limited edition gloss because MAC always has limited edition stuff. But MAC also has permanent glosses that has glitter in it. And there's a lot of makeup companies now that everybody has a gloss with glitter. But this one is so pretty. It has like a nice gold, you can see undertone in it. And this I also keep in the center. And I feel like gloss on top of like a matte lip. By the way, that was a matte liquid lipstick. Just makes your lips look very pouty. So pretty. And then as a final touch, before I finish, I'm going to go in with more highlighting because this is a very dewy, glowy look and I love highlighter. And I'm going to go in with the new MAC's Fix Plus. This is like a little twist on their cult favorite, the MAC Fix Plus. And they added shimmer. And you see when you shake it up, you can hear that little ball and it produces, look at that. Ooh. And this is goldlite, and I only spray it on where I highlighted, like my cheek area. And it just gives that really nice glow. I've been liking it a lot. Disregard the last statement. I don't hate my hair. A lot. So this is the final look. I'm really trying to be great here, guys, but my hair is not cooperating. This is the final look, and I enjoy doing it, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you again in my next video, and I hope it's very soon. Bye.